Hey guys, welcome to the channel as always, Casey Yukon, and yeah, today I'm gonna go over a fuel filter. It's fairly easy to change out. The arrows are actually show you which way the arrows come in and direct out, so fairly straightforward. One thing I did screw up pretty good, and so watch the video at the end just so you kind of know what not to do, right? Because I had a problem starting it and getting it running. So anyways, fairly straightforward here. We might fast forward some of this stuff because it will take forever, but you basically take off those clips. You don't necessarily have to take the clips off, but no, yes, you do have to take the clips off in that case because you got to pop those hoses off. So that's what we're doing, and yeah, I think you get the gist. So let's fast forward this part. Okay, so yeah, I got about a 16-minute video here, so need to shorten it down. Definitely want to do 16 minutes here, but you can see I'm pulling off the hoses, and that's straightforward. Just pop those hoses off. And there's only one screw that really holds this fuel filter in there, so it's going to be on the side, and you can see I'm unscrewing that clamp, and that clamp basically holds that filter in place, and that's really all that's holding that thing there. So here you can see it's pops out quite nicely, and the main reason for doing this is that they say you're supposed to change it every 15,000-20,000 K or miles, and I'm well above that. I'm about, I would say, about 40,000 miles on that filter, and in that case it's just better to change it out. What I was noticing around the 3,000 RPM mark, when shifting, it would start to lug almost like it wasn't getting fuel, but it was not very noticeable, but it just enough that I noticed that over time it was starting to get slower and slower there. So changing the filter out did make a difference. Not a whole lot, but it did help. And fuel mileage, I'm hoping to see potentially better fuel mileage here. So I'm on my first tank, so we'll find out soon. But yeah, if you look in the corner, you can see that new filter right there. And let's fast forward this some more. Okay, here we go. See, there's two little rings, basically, or gaskets, or however you want to. They're basically for sealing. I'll see if I can kind of get a closer. I don't know if I get a very good angle at it, but we'll see shortly here. And my hand is in the way. So, oh yeah, there you go. So see there, I'm popping those rubber rings out and just putting in the new rubber rings, and then that pops into the filter. It's straightforward. I mean, you got two hoses and then you got that unit there, and it just pops right into the new filter. There's a little C-clamp clip. It's more of a clip, and you pop that clip to hold that piece that I'm holding onto, to hold that in place inside the filters. So so yeah, don't forget to change those rubber rings. And let's fast forward some more. Okay, so here you can see new filter went in and the clamps are on. You just add all those clamps back on, tighten it down, bam, it's done. So this is where I screwed up. Okay, so what happened was I should have put diesel in that new filter right there, and pretty much see the line there. You could see where it's sucking air, and that's basically my fault, just not thinking about it. I was in a rush. That was the other thing. Excuses. But at the end of the day, what would have made life a lot easier would have been to fill that new filter up directly with diesel fuel, and then you don't cause an airlock in any sense. So this is farther into the day. I got back, and what I'm doing here is basically trying to bleed the system. So here you can see I put a line on there, and I just best thing to do is go get a vacuum pump, and so once you do that, you pull the fuel through, and you know, with the vacuum pump, it'll suck that fuel right through the lines, and you're basically taking the air out. So long story short, it was running, and everything was good. So I made it a little bit longer than I wanted this video, but that's how sometimes you learn, right? So thanks for watching as always, guys, and this will be the next project. I'm going to take this Arctic Cat 700 engine apart and do a little bit more of that stuff, and kind of give you guys some reports as we go, and basically how to rebuild it from scratch. So thanks for watching, and until